Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, and thank you for clicking on the video. Like you saw in that intro, yes, the Helminth charger is amazing right now. Truly zero to hero with just a few simple changes. The Strain mod set has always been really fascinating to me, and I'm so happy that those mods have now been buffed, and they work beautifully with any tanky Warframe build setup. Now, obviously, Nidus is going to be the main attraction for a setup like that, but as you can see in the background, I'm using Koumei, the newest Warframe. She's got one forma, and she's not even max leveled, and you can see that it works just fine with any other Warframe. It's truly remarkable. You've watched this far into the video, I'm sure you're asking, what the heck is going on? Why are you gaining so much health? What are you doing? How is this Strain mod working? Well, let me show you. Before the update, Strain Consume used to work like this. Strain Consume, dead maggots within 5 meters are consumed, restoring 4% of missing health. Now the set bonus is grows up to 2 cysts over 6 seconds that erupt every 25 seconds to spawn a maggot. They completely reworked it. Strain Consume now works like this. Dead maggots within 10 meters are consumed, increasing max health by 4% and increasing health regen by 2 health per second for 45 seconds. Now the great thing about that 45 seconds is that every time a maggot dies, it refreshes the timer. So there's no cap as long as you continue to build and build those dead maggots. As long as they are spawning and dying, that 45-second timer refreshes. Now, the cysts will spawn multiple maggots. With the set bonus at max, you have 8. Now, like I said, I'm not going to talk about the other mods until we actually get into the build, but just so you know, the change gives you 4% max HP increase, not replacing your missing HP. There is a huge growth here, unbelievably powerful. And the reason it is so strong on Nidus is because Nidus can create his own maggots through his own cysts thanks to his 4th skill, which is why the Helminth charger was meant for Nidus in the first place. They both create maggots, they both benefit from this mod. Now the Helminth charger set, like I said, can fit on any Warframe, but obviously it truly shines with Nidus. Nobody wants more health than Nidus except for maybe a Naros or Grendel. But in this case, Nidus can effectively have 200, 300, 400, I'm speculating even 1,000,000 HP if all the parameters are perfect and the setup works out really well. You can get up to like at least 1,000,000 HP. I'm confident. Now, to test that, it would take a long time, and I want to just put this video out to show people like, hey, it's worth running this companion now. So now that all the explanation is out of the way, let's talk about the build. Now, my Nidus build has not changed since they released the Parasitic Vitality Augment, which is another great addition to this setup, but we went ahead and replaced his Augment Teeming Virulence with Strain Consume. Like I said, we've got the full set bonus. This is the build. We're maximizing strength and health, all that fun stuff that all feeds into more armor, more health, more EHP, etc. Now, if we go down to the Helminth charger here, and we actually look at his setup, now this is relatively new. I'm still kind of testing it out. Like I said, it's all with a grain of salt in terms of the overarching build, because right here, we only care about the Strain mod setup because we want that set bonus. We want to produce as many maggots as possible. However, Strain Eruption also got a slight buff, dealing 4% of an enemy's current HP as corrosive damage to an enemy within 8 meters. So when those maggots die, they're dealing damage on top of that, as well as increasing your overall health. Really, really nice, okay? Now, if we go to the Helminth Claws, now, like I said, Beast Companions now actually have moddable weapons, meaning their melee attack. We have Strain Fever. This is number 3. Helminth charger gains 40% damage per cyst. Now, this doesn't affect the maggot specifically, but it does help the charger actually deal moderate damage, especially when you combine the other Strain mod on him itself. So this is the build I'm running for that. And finally, we go to the melee. Now, you can use whatever melee you want. I was simply using this because I was doing some earlier testing with Caliban, but this is the last strain mod we need, is Strain Infection. Melee attacks gain 20% critical damage per assist. So this is really strong with any melee you want, especially since we have Galvanized Steel now, which also increases critical damage on melee kill. So, like I said, you want the Strain bonus. You want to buff up your damage with the Strain, help the charger out as much as possible, but also give yourself so much HP. It's ridiculous. Very, very cool. And keep in mind, Parasitic Link, you can link to an ally, and they're going to benefit from all this extra HP as much as you will. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I mentioned, I have been waiting for the Helminth charger to be useful forever. These changes overall, not just to the Helminth charger, but the companion rework as well, is incredible. I'm such a huge fan. I can't wait to keep bringing you guys really cool content with some of the other things I find out about these companion rework. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe if you want to watch more content like this. Leave a like if you thought this build or this information was useful, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.